Hi, welcome back to My Mom Life. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jordan, and today I am showing you how to make homemade apple fritters. Today I am taking part in a really fun collab. It is called Fall Food Friday, and it's hosted by Fallon from Moss Family TV. I love her channel. I've been watching her for years. She has such a sweet family. So I'm gonna link her channel down below. I'm sure you know who she is, but if you don't, check out the link down below for Fallon's channel. And yes, I'm so excited to be participating in this. She does this, she's been doing it for a few years. I'm not sure how many now, but what she does is every Friday in the month of either October or September, she'll do a fall food video. So I'm going to be sharing with you this month some fall food videos. So I hope that you stay tuned and check out all of the videos that I have for you this month. Today I am going to be making homemade apple fritters. These are pretty easy to throw together, nothing too complicated or hard. So I will show you the ingredients and then we'll get to frying these apple fritters. Okay, I have my ingredients out here. I'm just gonna go over them quickly, and then I will have either on the screen or in the description box, well, definitely in the description box, the recipe written out for you. But you are going to need some cinnamon, some baking powder, salt, a little bit of brown sugar, white sugar. I have 1.5 cups of diced Granny Smith apples. Those are the apples that I'm going to be using. You could use any apple. I just like the tartness that Granny Smith apples give. And then I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and you want those, or you want that to cool so that it doesn't cook the eggs that we're going to put in our batter. And then I have some vanilla, 1 cup of milk. I have some flour in this bowl, 2 cups of flour, and then we will need 2 eggs. So I will set you up and we'll get to putting it all together. The first step is to add 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon to your diced apples. So I peeled and diced these apples beforehand, just a minute ago actually. So you just want them in small little pieces like this. So I'm going to toss my 1.5 cups of apples with that cinnamon. Okay, and now we will set that aside and move on to this bowl. In this bowl I have 2 cups of flour, and I'm going to add in my sugar. So I have my white sugar, all right, and then our brown sugar. And then the baking powder. That seems like a lot of baking powder, but we're gonna just trust the recipe. And then we will need some salt. And then the last thing before we mix this up is just another 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, now I'm just going to mix all of this together. These are like our dry ingredients. Before we add anything to the flour mixture, we're going to whisk up our eggs in a separate bowl. It says to whisk them until they're pale yellow and frothy. That looks about right. It's pale yellow and frothy. So we will move our milk over here. I have 1 cup of milk. And to the milk, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then our egg mixture. And I'm just gonna mix that up. Then we will add in our 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And once you mix all of that together, it is time to combine the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. So I'll move this bowl over. Now what you want to do is add in your wet ingredients and mix this until it's about halfway combined, and then we will add in our apples. Okay, everything looks nice and combined. So now what we are going to do is take this over to the stove, and I have a cast iron skillet with some oil in it, and we are gonna fry these fritters up. Okay, I have a plate with some napkins on it, and I'm gonna set that to the side so that when they are done frying, I can place them on that to drain some of the oil off of them. And I have a cookie scoop to place our batter into our oil. So I just have about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches of oil in my cast iron skillet. And you could use any skillet, but this is what I usually fry in. And I've had it heating. And a trick to know if your oil is ready to go is to take the end of a wooden spoon, and when you put it in your oil, if it bubbles like this, then you know that your oil is hot and it is ready to go. So I have it on medium heat. I'll probably turn it a little lower because it looks pretty hot. And I'm going to just place 1 scoop. I'm gonna make them kind of small. So I'm just gonna do 1 scoop per fritter. And you do not want to overcrowd your pan. So I'm just going to do 4 at a time, but these are smaller than what the recipe suggests. If you make them any bigger than this, you might want to just do 3 at a time, depending on the size of your skillet, I guess. And we are just going to let these brown up. Doesn't take very long at all, but you definitely want to make sure that you get them cooked through. So I'm just going to kind of push them down a little bit. My oil is pretty hot, so that's why they're cooking so fast. But I turned it down, so it'll slow down here. Okay, these are ready. Once they are nice and golden brown all over, they are ready to come out. So I'm just going to pop them on this plate and let some of that oil drain off, and then keep frying up our fritters. Okay, So to finish off our apple fritters, I have just a simple glaze here. It's just a cup of powdered sugar with a couple tablespoons of milk and a splash of vanilla extract. So I whisked it up, and now I am just dipping our fritters in the glaze like that. And this is what they will look like when they are done. It smells so good in my kitchen right now. Look at that. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you liked seeing how to make these homemade apple fritters, then please give my video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. And thank you again to Fallon for hosting this Fall Food Friday collab. I am so excited to be participating this year, and I hope that you stick around to see what other fall food videos I have for you coming this month. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.